Hello, I wanted to go ahead and get started with your requirements for each class in high school and explain those to you some. We're going to start out with your freshman core classes. We will get into electives and things like that a little bit later on, but for this, the purposes of this video, we're going to look at core classes. So for your freshman year, which is 9th grade, everyone is required to take English 1. You can take on-level or pre-AP, which is advanced. As far as math goes, if you are currently in an Algebra 1 class here at MJH, then as a freshman you would take geometry, either pre-AP advanced geometry or on-level geometry. If you struggled with Algebra 1 this year and you want to drop down to on-level, that's fine. Most students will take Algebra 1. Algebra 1 at Magnolia West is on level only. There is no pre-AP Advanced Algebra 1 because that class is held here at Magnolia Junior High. There is an EOC, which is an end-of-course exam at the end of the year if you are currently taking algebra, whether you're at MJH or at West as a freshman. That EOC, or end-of-course exam, is required by the state. As long as you pass that EOC, then you never have to take it again. You're done. But if you do not pass the EOC, you will have to take the test again until you pass it. That does not mean that you won't be able to pass your Algebra 1 class. If you make a C in Algebra 1 or a B in Algebra 1, but you fail your EOC test, then you've passed Algebra 1, but you still have to pass that EOC test. There are 5 of those, and they are required for graduation in Texas, high school graduation in Texas. Okay, biology. Everyone takes biology. That's the only class available, science class available to you as a freshman. You'll either take on-level or pre-AP advanced biology. Okay, social studies. Most of you are going to take world geography. World geography is on level only. There is no pre-AP advanced world geography. World geography is where things are on the globe, on the planet, the continents, the countries, the oceans, seas, how people have affected the geography of the land, different land types. So that's world geography. The other option that you have, if you want an advanced level class, is AP Human Geography. Now, because it is an AP class, it is a college level course. If you pass the AP test, you will be eligible for college credit for this one course. However, you need to know that it is a very challenging, very difficult, demanding course. There's a lot of outside reading, a lot of vocabulary. It is, like I've said about the AP classes before, it's governed by College Board, and so if you choose to take that class, it will be a challenge. Even if you're a really, really smart kid, it will still be a challenge, just because it's at a level of study that you haven't had so far. But that is an option. So you'll have to choose English 1, you'll choose whichever math class, and then biology, and then this is actually going to be your biggest choice as far as freshman core classes. So let's go on to our sophomore classes. Everyone takes English 2, either on level or pre-AP advanced. If you are currently in algebra at MJH, you will move into Algebra 2 as a sophomore. If you are in on-level math right now, then you will be in geometry as a sophomore. Every year I have kids say to me, I'm not sure if I'm in algebra or not. And my response to that is, if you are in algebra, you know you're in algebra. If you're not sure about algebra, like whether or not you're in it, then you're not. The other question I get is, why do we have Algebra 1, then Geometry, then Algebra 2? That's because Algebra 1 skills and geometry skills give you the information that you need to be successful in Algebra 2. So those skills build on each other to get you to the level of Algebra 2. You are required to take Algebra 2 in Magnolia ISD to graduate from high school, and so we'll talk some more about that in your junior year. As a sophomore, you have some options for your science class, you can take either chemistry, which is going to be on level or pre-AP advanced, or you can take IPC, which is integrated physics and chemistry. IPC is easier than chemistry by itself or physics by itself. So if you struggle in science to understand some of the concepts, or if you struggle in math, because there is math involved in chemistry, then IPC is a good spot for you. You will have to go back and take chemistry as a junior, but you can choose to take IPC as a sophomore to kind of get you prepared for that. As far as history, world history is the history class that most of you will take. There is only on-level world history or AP world history. So if you're wanting an advanced level class, there's not like a pre-AP that's in the middle. The AP world history is just like AP human geography. It's challenging. It's at a college level, but some people want that challenge and they want those extra GPA points. So those are your options for sophomore year. Junior year, everyone is going to take either English 3, on level, AP, IB, or dual credit. This is when most of your AP, IB, and dual credit classes start to kick in, is junior and senior year. IB and dual credit, there are no options available to you until your junior or 11th grade year. So this is when you really see a lot more of those. If you are currently in algebra right now at MJH, as a junior, you'll take pre-calculus or statistics. There is an AP statistics class that will give you college credit. If you are in on-level math right now at MJH, then you will take Algebra 2 as a freshman at Magnolia West High School. Now, if you struggle in math, if it's really hard for you, then as a junior, you have the opportunity to take algebraic reasoning. Algebraic reasoning goes back and kind of reviews, dusts off your Algebra 1 skills, reviews what you learned in geometry, and then gives you an opportunity, pardon me, gives you an opportunity to prepare for Algebra 2, and you'll do Algebra 2 as a senior. So those are your options for math classes. Pre-calculus or stats if you're an advanced math student, Algebra 2, or algebraic reasoning if you struggle. Science classes. Most of you will take physics or AP Physics 1. If you chose IPC as a sophomore, then as a junior you will take chemistry, or you can take physics. You have to take either chemistry or physics to satisfy your science requirements. Then as your history course will be U.S. history. Everyone takes U.S. history. That will be either AP, IB, dual credit, or on-level U.S. history as a junior. As a senior, you will take either English 4 or college prep English. So on-level kids take college prep English. It sounds like it's harder, but it's not. It's what used to be on-level English 4, but it's called college prep English. If you are an advanced student, then you will take English 4, AP, IB, or dual credit. Pre-calculus is what, if you're currently an on-level math student at Magnolia Junior High, most of you will take either pre-calculus or statistics. There's also a college prep math that you can take as a senior. You must have 4 math credits, so that kind of lets you know what you're going to need to do. If you took algebraic reasoning as a junior, then as a senior you will have to take Algebra 2 because it's required for graduation in Magnolia ISD. Now those of you who are in algebra right now at MJH, as a senior you are not required by Magnolia ISD or the state of Texas to take an additional math class. That would be 5 math classes and you're required to have 4. Your parents might require you to take a math class, but the state and the district will not require you to take a math class. Some of you will want to because you're going to do mathy things like chemistry, engineering, medical school. If you're looking at a career, computer coding, if you're looking at a career that's going to be math heavy, then most of you are going to want to go ahead and take calculus or statistics. Science. There is a buffet of science classes at Magnolia West High School. Some of them are IB, dual credit, AP classes where you can get college credit while you're in high school. Some are tough but interesting, anatomy and physiology, forensic science, and then some of them are just fun, like astronomy, food science. So as a senior, you're going to have an opportunity to choose one of those classes. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter called. So we were talking about science classes. You are required by the state to take 4 credits of science in high school. One must be biology, the other one must be chemistry or physics, and then you can choose 2 other science classes. If you're planning to go to college, then taking chemistry or physics is going to be a good idea for you, just as far as college entrance requirements. It looks good on your application, that kind of thing. And then just to be able to function at the level of college science. But your senior year, you can choose a different one. Okay, and as far as your history goes, your senior year, you are required to take economics and government. Economics is 1 semester, government is 1 semester. There are on-level AP, IB, and dual credit sections of these classes. I think government does not have an IB component and economics does not have a dual credit component, but you can get college credit for these. Each one, like I said, is a semester. You may end up taking economics in the fall and government in the spring, or government in the fall and economics in the spring. You can also take economics and government in summer school, which I'll talk some more about in the next video that covers some electives. So that is it for your core classes for freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year. If you have any questions, please let me know.